Systems warming up. Flight power in progress. Please wait.
Hi everyone. I'm sure that was weird, but yeah, that's the part of my game which I've created for the Oculus Rift DK-2. This was my individual project.
Flight system online. Press up the row key for flight.
Thanks for letting me know. For my second year's individual project, for my first semester, I made this game for the Oculus Rift. So what this game is about, what happened before the game, what happened was I had to make games for a purpose. So the game should have not only an entertainment value, but also there must be some sort of learning that should be happening. And so what I've done is I've made this game about our solar system. This is not a solar system, this is Earth, but what's going to happen is you're going to be boosted up into space. So what happens is this app has an entertainment value in terms of you'll be shooting meteors and stuff. You'll see what I'm talking about when I take you through the game. And at the end of the game, it'll teach you something, give you some information about how our sun was born, and depending on what level are you playing. Yeah, so let's get to it. Let me put this on. Yep, let me put that away. Yeah. So yeah, right now I'm on Earth. I can see the river, mountains, and the trees. I think the game's lacking frame rate. That's because my screen recording is on. That's why. So, but trust me, it works smoothly right now. It's just because of the screen recording that's going on. It must be lagging or something. But yeah. So what this game does is, it's like, I'm sure everyone knows about Iron Man. So when the suit looks at something, it gives you information about what the object in front of you is. So for example, like there's that house. So when I look at it, it gives me information, and that animation plays on the right. One bedroom kitchen. I just made something up. Yeah, and this was an individual project, so the design and development was done by me. Everything that you see in this thing. I made the train. I didn't make the water though, that's from Unity Pro, which they provide you. But and the skybox, the Unity also provides you with that. So I thought, when you have something, why create something which already exists? Also the house. Yeah, but apart from that, there's nothing left now. But you'll see what I mean when I say everything else. But yeah, that's the animation. So when you look at the house, that the animation plays. When you look away, it goes away, and if you look at it, then it comes back. So yeah, and then so let's get to it. Gives you, yeah. So press down arrow key for instructions. So when you see the instructions, it must be a little messed up on the screen, but it works fine on my Oculus. So down arrow key to display and hide the instructions. Yeah, I'm sure you can read all that. You can pause it if you want to read it. So yeah, so press up arrow key.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All systems running.
I think fun.
We have successfully exited Earth's atmosphere.
So yep, you're in space. So when you look at Earth, right now it's locked because it's a level. So yeah, on top you have your system power, your damage, and your current environment. So right now the current environment is okay. I mean, it's safer. The moon's hiding behind the Earth. Yeah, so you have working animations that's going on. So you have other planets. Behind me is the sun, and when you look at the sun animation plays. It's like the photosphere, radioactive zone, core, and yeah, it goes back. So you must be wondering what that round thing is. That's Venus. If you don't know what to do, if you look at the instructions, it says left and right arrow keys to select your level. So if I press left, oh shit, on my left you have Venus. On my right, sorry, my right. And there you have other planets. Fairly close now, not that close in reality, but there's Venus, and that's Mercury, tiny Mercury, and there's the information about the planet, and that's the sun. And there are other planets as well. That's Venus, Earth, there's Mars, yeah, and Jupiter, and Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Is it? Yeah. So how far away are you? You're quite far off. So let me get a little close to the sun. Yeah, so I'm at the sun. Now I'm gonna press up arrow key to proceed.
Danger. Meteors detected. Current environment. Highly unsafe. Weapon systems online.
So what you gotta do is fight those meteors. I'm not pressing any button right now. So what it does is, I'm just gonna decrease the volume a little bit. So what happens is, I'm just looking at the meteors and the guns are firing by itself because it detects if there's a meteor in front of me, and if it detects a meteor, it shoots automatically. Yeah, so all I'm doing is I'm just looking at it, and it shoots automatically. So what happens if it hits me? So I'll let one of them hit me. Come on, hit me!
Danger. Systems damaged.
So it tells me that the systems are damaged, and if you see, the damage has increased. And if I let one of them hit me, we have another one. So I'll let one more.
Danger. Severe damage received.
So at every point, you'll know how much that you've taken damage. So, and you've got like 10 more seconds. So, if I let I'm not this bad, I'm just trying to show you something. So if this one hits me as well.
Danger. Damage critical. You will not survive another impact. Congratulations. You have survived the meteor attack, and have also unlocked the mystery of the sun.
So if you survive, then you see how the sun was born. I'm just gonna...
Clouds and dust in space are known as nebula. Seem to have come from the biggest known explosion that formed the universe, the Big Bang. As our nebula began to collapse under its own gravity and spin faster, a dense clump of matter formed in the center. It's called a protostar. At first its heat was due to friction, but when the temperature reached 18 million degrees Fahrenheit, nuclear fusion kicked in. The method is simple. Hydrogen atoms are fused together to make helium, and in the process, photons are released. 4.6 billion years ago, our star was born. This is the first light made by our sun, and it will continue to shine for another 4.5 billion years.
It basically shows how the sun was born, because you've unlocked apparently the mystery. It's not a mystery, but yeah.
Mean radius of the Sun is 695,508 kilometers. It's more than 100 times the radius of Earth. It's so big that about 1 million Earths could fit inside the Sun.
So it basically is just giving you more information about the Sun and the radius and the...
The surface gravity of the Sun is 274 meters per second squared. It's about 28 times the Earth's gravity. It has enough gravitational pull to keep all the planets from spinning off into space.
So, I mean, I figured that this bit can get a little boring because
surface temperature of the Sun is 5,500 degrees Celsius, 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The Sun is 149.6 million kilometers away from the Earth, and despite that distance, light takes about 8 minutes to reach the Earth.
As I was saying, I forgot what I was saying.
The mass of the Sun is 19891, followed by 26 zeros, kilograms. It accounts for 99.8% of the mass in our entire solar system. It weighs 300,000 times more than the Earth.
I genuinely forgot what I was saying.
The atmosphere of the Sun is 92.1% hydrogen and 7.8% helium. The Sun has no solid ground, so it spins at different speeds. For instance, the speed at which the Sun spins at the equator is higher than its poles. The core temperature of the Sun is 15 million degrees Celsius, 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. The core is also known as the engine that keeps the Sun going. It is where all the fusion of hydrogen and helium atoms take place and creates immense energy.
I remember now. But I'll tell you later. Because she's gonna interrupt me again.
Let's find out how much you have learned. I will ask you 5 questions about the Sun and provide you with 3 possible answers. You will have to choose the correct answer. All you have to do is look at the answer you think is correct and press up arrow key.
So after it shows you how and gives you information on how the Sun was born, it's gonna ask you a few questions, 5 to be exact. So not many questions, and 3 options because I didn't want to give the user too many options so that it confuses them, because that's not the purpose of the game. And yeah, I remember now what I was saying. When the information, hang on, let me decrease this. When your computer was giving you information about the Sun, you sort of get bored and you're just staring at the Sun and not doing anything really. That's why I thought, because I was less on time, that's the best I could do. But if I had more time, I could have added more animation to that, so you're not just staring at the Sun and where these 3 things pop up as something that you can look at when it's saying that that's the radius, that's the mass. But yeah, but because I was less on time, that's the best I could do. But if I had more time, I could have probably added more animations. Yeah. So how long ago was the Sun born? I know the answers. So like, for example, I'm just gonna press the
correct.
What's the atmosphere? Like hydrogen and helium.
Correct.
Now, what happens if you answer something wrong?
Wrong.
It's just gonna say you're wrong.
Wrong. Correct.
Correct. 8 minutes.
Correct. Correct.
So after you answer all the questions, that's it.
Congratulations, you have completed this level. We are getting reports that Mars has been unlocked. You should check it out.
I don't know how well you could hear that, but it said that Mars has been unlocked. So I'm just gonna go to Mars. So that's Mars. So if you remember last time, it was showing that it was locked. Now a demo has been unlocked. So let's go. let's go to Mars. Whew. Yep, I am in Mars. What's that? Thanks for playing. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's it really. That's what the game is, because I was supposed to make one finished level. I made this game in 8 to 9 weeks, um, designed and developed by me. Yeah, that's what I've made for my individual project. But if there's loads of things I could do to make this app better. Like for example, I have to press buttons right now. Instead of buttons, you could probably look at the options you want to choose. Like for example, if you guys are familiar with Microsoft Connect, you just wave your hand, and after like 5 or 2 seconds, that animation plays and it selects the option for you. So that's what I was thinking, that I could probably do something like that. But because I was a little less on time, I couldn't. Apart from that, I would probably need an actual designer, because I'm a developer and I've just made something. But the people say that the UI design is fairly good. Let's hope it is. But anyways, apart from that, what else? Yeah, like I said about when you're getting information about the sun, probably add more animations to it, because you're just staring at the sun, which is just rotating. Might get a little boring. And I guess that's it really. Yeah, by the way, just one more thing. What happens, like at the top right corner, you can see like I'm on 48%, and 48% power. So what happens if that goes to 0? Like I have no power left. And what would have happened if I would have my damage would have been extremely full. What am I saying? Like if yeah, you know what I mean. So what would have happened? Like for example, I have added this won't happen in the game. This is just for this demo purpose. I can decrease my power just to show you what could have happened. And for example, like one more thing, if
warning, system power low. ETA to all systems shutdown is approximately 7 minutes.
So when your system power reaches about 20%, it says that you're on low power and stuff. So it tells you that. And another one happens at 3%. So I'm just gonna wait. Come on, because the 100% is about 2000 seconds, about 33 minutes. So you have 33 minutes to play.
We are running on emergency backup power. ETA to all systems shutdown is 1 minute.
And this 1 minute is real time. And if like when you were on 20% battery, it said 7 minutes, about 7 minutes. That's also real time. So it gives you real time information. And what would happen if you were at 0%? It takes you back to Earth. You just drop. Bam. And thanks for playing Malaviya. And if you look at the system power, it starts charging. So from 0 it has gone to 1%. So now you're sort of charging up because you don't have any power left. If you hang on, it's gonna go up to 2. And yeah, and the other, yeah, so it's gone up to 2 now. So basically you're charging your suit or rocket, whatever you think you're wearing. The reason I've kept that, I have not displayed whether you're in a rocket ship or in a suit, because I thought let the user's imagination play in a little and let them decide for themselves what they want. So that's why I left that. And yep, that's it. That's my game. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, like, and comment. And in the comment section also write down if you have any suggestions or any other Oculus Rift game ideas. Let me know. And yeah, that's it really. Thanks for watching.